It's the Bane, the shape-shifty squiddy things that made you.
What do you want?
Your help. Do you hate me for giving you life?
So the Bane get hold of this thing and they can take over the galaxy.
Hello, Sir Alistair.
Sarah Jane Smith.
I need to break into the Black Archive.
We have to get the scroll, find her wife, and stop them bringing him back to life.
We have a security breach!
Oh, the sweetness of revenge.
Typical. I turned vegetarian and now I'm Bane munchies. What happened to Mrs. Wormwood? Dunno. Could be one of these for all I can tell. Ah, come on! God, nothing is quite done without fire.
Your kindred have the half-forms trapped. They're not my kindred, Carg. Not anymore. I'm like you, an outcast with no family.
Then they will feast on the Smith woman's boy and his friend.
No. Not today. Carg, my phonic disruptor needs an energy boost.
I think they're done playing with their food.
Bane kindred! Humans are off the menu!
Nice one, Mrs. W.
Told you to stay away from her!
She saved our lives. It's true. We were Bane bait when Mrs. W fixed them with her ring thing.
Saving human lives is becoming a bit of a habit with me, Miss Smith. I do hope we can conclude our business together before I am scarred for life. Do you have the scroll?
Yes, we've got it.
Then give it to me.
Somehow, I don't think this is the right time. Wasn't exactly a stealth operation. Half of unit is probably headed this way right now.
Miss Chandler's right. We should be on our way.
And, who are you?
Oh, Brigadier Sir Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart, madam. At your service.
I know the last place unit looked for us. Let's go!
Hiding out in a flower shop.
I think it's an excellent idea. Riley's right. It's the last place the unit will look.
Tea. Come on, Mum's got a kettle out back.
So, now may I see the scroll?
I should thank you for saving Luke and Clyde.
Oh, there's no need. I am an outcast from the Bane kindred. Their only interest in me now is one of digestion. I take the deepest satisfaction in ensuring they go hungry.
Don't you have any children of your own? Any, what would you call them? Spawn?
No. I am alone. Completely.
I was alone. For a long, long time. Until I met Luke.
Then perhaps you should be indebted to me for enriching your sad, purposeless life.
Don't push it, Wormwood.
Just give me the scroll.
First, tell me exactly how you were able to save Luke and Clyde. Mr. Smith's containment vortex is designed to draw the energy from any weapon confined within it.
How very ingenious. And how unfortunate.
Not another inch, Mrs. Wormwood.
The battle of the costume jewelry counter. How very female. Perhaps what we need here is a more masculine influence.
Card!
The Sontaran always keeps an oath of vengeance.
You alien chaps never get the message, do you?
You've got it listed! No! You will regret doing that, Card.
You shall regret robbing me of the honor of Sontar for all eternity.
Karg and I both have a score to settle, Miss Smith. Our vengeance will span a galaxy.
Karg has the consciousness of horror. He is the Bane's agent. And you're both double-crossing them.
I could never return to Sontar. What sort of soldier is beat by a female and half-forms? I was reduced to working as a mercenary for the Bane.
Karg was carrying the consciousness of horror for the Bane when he recognized me on a planet in the Snake Tongue Nebula. The Bane had put a high price on my head, but I encouraged Karg to see the bigger picture, a much bigger picture. So, give me the scroll.
Don't do it, Sarah Jane.
Oh, I suggest you do, or Karg will disintegrate your friends one at a time.
You're mad. It will destroy you. It will destroy everything.
Really, Miss Smith, you're so negative. Power has such beauty, hasn't it, Karg?
Power is the most beautiful thing in the universe. Shall I destroy them now?
No! Leave them alone, Mrs. Wormwood. My mum's given you what you wanted. Now get out!
Such a brave boy. So much more than a boy.
Keep away from him.
Luke, I will spare your friends if you will come with me.
No, he's going nowhere with you. He is my son.
And I gave him the intelligence to make his own choices. Well, Luke.
No, Luke.
Very well. Then you all die.
I'll go with you. But you don't hurt anyone. You have to promise.
No, Luke.
And I promise you, Sarah Jane Smith, that as long as you can resist that infuriating tendency to meddle, Luke will be safe. Take him away, Carg.
I love you. I love you. We are not finished, Mrs. Wormwood.
Oh, I think we are, Miss Smith.
Sarah? Is that you, Sarah?
I didn't realise Sarah Jane had a nephew. I didn't think she had any relatives at all, to be honest.
We're, not a close family.
Well, you shouldn't have to wait long. Sarah's always very busy with her newspaper stories. She's teaching my daughter. Oh, that's Rani. Very bright. All the tricks of the trade. Oh, I could call her if you like. Tell Sarah you're here.
No, it's okay. When Aunt Sarah Jane gets home, I'd like it to be a surprise.
Of course. You understand.
Be careful, Carg. This isn't about Sontaran quicksand wrestling. He is a boy. They break. Also, I understand.
I'll make sure the perimeter is secure.
Where are we? Some squalid wasteland. Rancid with the stench of stagnant oil and rotting fast food wrappers. Typical of this depressing planet you call home. I like Earth. Your development has been stunted by a lack of spectacular horizons. What sort of a mother has Sarah Jane Smith been? The boy I made was more than this.
You didn't make me. You just grew me from synthesized DNA. Living here has made me what I am. I'm like Karg, bred for one purpose. But life has changed him. He's supposed to serve the Sontaran Empire. Instead, he serves you.
No Sontaran would serve a woman. I should blast you into atoms for such an insult.
Don't you see, the boy engages in mind games. He's clever.
I won't do anything for you.
You already have. You are our hostage. Sarah Jane Smith won't move against us while we have you.
Too much talk, Karg. Get me what we came for.
This way.
Karg's space pod.
Soon I will look upon a galaxy crushed to stardust beneath my feet. I want Sarah Jane Smith to know she gave it to me, and that she gave you to me. Such shall be my vengeance.
Why is revenge so important?
Humans. The runts of the galaxy. No wonder half the species from here to the Velixic Spiral Cluster have plans to invade you. You have no guts.
My mum does. That's why she defeated you before. Both of you. And she will this time.
She will have to find us to do that. And to our destination there is only one guide. Carl. The eye of Horath begins to open, and the galaxy shall tremble.
Sarah Jane! Sarah Jane, wake up! Oh, how long have I been unconscious? Luke,
We have to get him back. And the Tunguska scroll.
she thinks kidnapping Luke will stop me going after her. Mrs. Wormwood thinks that she really doesn't understand motherhood.
The scroll's a receiver, isn't it? It's searching for a homing signal from Horath. It's not so much a map as a sat-nav.
This drab world may have stunted your potential, Luke, but you still remain so very impressive. So intelligent. So perceptive. So intuitive. After 3,000 years, the signal is faint. But the scroll will locate it, and then we shall find Horath.
Horath was never a living being, was he?
Horath is a cybernetic organism.
Computer.
And so much more. A computer that can command the physical laws of the universe. that can destroy worlds and give birth to them in the blink of an eye, as I gave birth to you. The universe is a cruel place, Luke. It delights at the tricks it plays. How could I ever have imagined that it would come to this? That my only kindred, my only child, would be the most perfect human. I can see why Sarah Jane Smith is so attached to you. My boy.
You're not my mother.
I gave you life, Luke. And I can give you so much more. There are such wonderful things out in space, amazing things. Be my prince, and you will inherit an entire galaxy. You could wield such power as my son.
What about Carl?
Karg is a foot soldier, bred for war, not to rule, unlike you. Here, my son.
I'm afraid you're alive, half-full!
Bring it back to me! Alive!
You cannot escape! The fight will be eliminated!
I said I want him alive. Idiot sometimes.
The Bane woman has a fancy idea of vengeance. But for what you and your half-formed friends did to me, you will taste Sontaran reckoning. No one comes between a Sontaran warrior and his prize of vengeance.
Except you're no longer a Sontaran warrior, are you? Karg the Slayer. Karg the Shambles, more like. Now, do we understand each other?
Yes. But not the logic in keeping a half-form alive.
Well, of course you wouldn't, Karg. You are a clone. You were born in a tub of green goo. You've never created anything, only destroyed. But as long as the Bane hunt for me, I need you. Skrull has re-established contact with Horath. Our journey is almost done. A new age nears.
No sign of unit.
Yeah, they're soldiers, trained to disappear to the background.
Mr. Smith is our only chance of finding Luke and stopping Mrs. Wormwood.
Hang on, Unit don't know me. I can go in and do a recce, see if the coast is really clear, and they wouldn't suspect a thing. Clyde Langer, super spy.
Clyde?
All clear.
Be right there.
Where is he? does not look good. Right?
Major, what the hell do you think you're doing? Let him go.
I always follow orders. I'm afraid all of you are under arrest.
Major, I assure you, you're making an earth-shattering mistake.
Give me the Tunguska scroll.
Major, please listen to me. We are trying to save the galaxy.
Just give me the scroll!
We haven't got it anymore.
What?
My son's been kidnapped. I'm trying to save him. Can't you understand that?
My only concern is homeworld security.
Yeah, but it looks to me like you're sitting down on the job.
I'd stay where you are if I were you, Major. He's got worse than that.
You do what you have to do. I'll keep an eye on the Major.
Barney, stay with the Brigadier. Clyde, with me. I registered these energy readings from the Tunguska scroll. I need you to calibrate and initiate a tracker search across the UK, Fred.
When I said my only concern was homeworld security, I meant my world, not yours.
Satellite tracking now active.
They could be anywhere, and we've got no idea how much time we've got.
Wherever they are, however much time we have one advantage. Luke, remember that.
Target acquired. It is apparently mobile and heading along the A786 towards the village of Whitebarrow.
Whitebarrow? Hang on. We went on a school trip. It's one of those places like Stonehenge.
A Neolithic burial site, 3,000 years old. That's where Horace is buried.
You're Bane?
I'm warning you, sir. Keep your distance.
No, Sir Alistair, remember. I invited you to dinner, and you're it.
I warned you.
I suspected that Major Kilburn was a slimy creep. Come on.
Well, of course you can borrow my van, Sarah. It's the least I can do. I hope your funny little motor isn't too poorly.
Thank you. I appreciate it more than you can ever know.
Don't be late for tea.
Thank you for all your help, Brigadier.
Oh, my pleasure, Sarah Jane. I'll keep an eye on what's left of the Major until the unit chaps take him away. You do what you have to do, and Godspeed.
Move!
This is it. The resting place of horror. The birthplace of a new galactic eon. The age of wormwood.
And Karg.
If you really want the Empire to sound like a firm of solicitors.
No female can rule an empire alone. You need me, Wormwood.
It seems you're right. A blundering Sontaran has its uses.
It's a force field. You come all this way for nothing.
Not at all. The force field must be attuned to non-Earth life forms. Those who concealed Horath within its stones would see that humans were no threat. They're too stupid. Only an off-worlder would know what was hidden here, and they would be kept safely at bay. How very clever. Yet I, Luke, have you. Of course. I see it now. It was meant that I should give you life, then lose you to Sarah Jane Smith. That you should remain on Earth awaiting my return for this moment.
You're talking about fate. I don't believe in fate.
I made you for this moment, Luke. To enter the circle of stones and to be my prince.
Mum was right. You are mad.
Sarah Jane Smith was the wet nurse. I am your mother. Now do as I say and fulfill your destiny. Bring me Horath.
Like you, half-form, I believe we make our own destiny. But mine lies within that circle. So do as she says.
Place the scroll in the altar stone at the heart of the circle.
Do it!
Do it! My prince!
Come quickly, Mum.
Quick! Have to hurry. We may already be too late.
Look! See! The scroll is unlocking the tomb of Horath.
It's a portal. Horath was never buried on Earth. This is a doorway to somewhere else. Another dimension, maybe. That's where Horath is.
And you have opened that door, Luke. You have earned your place at my side. Rulers of 1 billion stars. Soon the most almighty power in the universe will be ours.
What treachery is this, Bane? The half-form has no place in our bargain.
Consider our arrangement terminated. Join me. My son.
No. You can't control the portal. It's too powerful.
Sarah Jane Smith has made you timid, Luke. And I shall make you strong. You shall be a god.
I don't want to be a god.
It is your fate to sit beside your mother and preside over all creation. You are my prince.
Mom! Thank goodness you're all right.
You never looked like that when we came with the scroll.
Whoops. Bet the National Trust is going to be really pleased about that. Stone circle with a black hole in the middle.
I'd pay to see it. The portal. It's opened.
Luke. Come with me, Luke. I will show you things beyond even your imagination. Half-form.
I'm trying to help you. Are you hurt?
Come to me, Luke. Come to your mother.
No. Sarah Jane is my mother.
Do you hear that, Mrs. Wormwood? Luke is my son because I have cared for him and looked after him because I love him. You don't understand love. People who understand love don't want to crush planets or take over the universe. Those people aren't people at all. They truly are monsters.
You're right, Miss Smith. And it is so much more fun to embrace one's nature.
Get me my gun.
No. I can't.
I've been a disgrace to Santa. I've betrayed the Brotherhood of Warriors. Give me this chance of honor.
And what more fun could there be than to destroy? With your death, the age of Wormwood shall begin!
What happened? Mrs. Wormwood was about to discharge her ring when Carg pushed her into the portal. I think it sort of overloaded the system.
Is she dead?
I don't know.
Hey, the scroll's still here.
You've got another one.
Do I look like the kind of girl who only has one lipstick?
What are you going to do?
What UNIT should have done when they first found it. Now the portal is closed for good. No one will ever find Horath.
We saved the universe. Again.
Did we? I told you when we first met, Rani, the universe is an amazing place. It's got so many surprises for us. But one thing I never expected to see was the universe being saved by a Sontaran. Yet the truly marvelous thing is to share the wonders that the universe brings us with good, true friends. The people we can rely on no matter what.
Break.
See ya.
The people we love.
Bye, Sarah Jane.
But the universe hasn't finished with us yet. There will always be some alien species visiting Earth. And why not? It's a wonderful place to be. Just remember who lives here